this project is an electrical handyman project. This is the same house. I just showed you how the swamp cooler works. The home inspector says that there is no GFI protection on these kitchen outlets. And right off the bat, I don't see a GFI outlet, so that's a good possibility. So I've got my outlet tester that has a special button on it for testing GFI. So you just plug this in and hit that button, and wherever the GFI is that's covering these is supposed to trip. Let's see what happens when I push this button. Nothing. See how that works? The reset. Oops. Okay, so there is no GFI protection on this particular outlet, and I've checked all the others. Yeah, I checked all the others. They're not either. So I got to find the most downstream outlet. The outlet that feeds these others on the circuit, and install this GFI outlet. So it's either over here, over there. I have to take them all apart. So that's what's next.
This house is listed for sale, and there is a buyer that requested the home inspection. At some point in time, the current owner replaced all the plugs and switches in the house. When they went through the kitchen, I believe they replaced the GFI outlet with just a standard outlet. This caused the kitchen to be not protected by GFI.
So the next step in this troubleshooting process is to find out if all those outlets are on the same circuit. So I'm at the panel. As you can see, there's nothing labeled except for sump pump. Nothing up here. But I took the cover off, and now there is some. This is, that one's not even hooked up to anything. Washer. Here's one that says GFI. You know what the heck that thing says. So I'm going to root through here and see if I find one that says kitchen GFI. See what outlet that's on, or what breaker it is. Switch that off, then go back and test all those breakers, or all those outlets. The good thing is they're all on the same circuit. I do see another additional outlet that was remodeled in. So a whole bunch of remodeling inside the electrical panel. So I'm going to start with the outlet that is closest to the panel, pull this off and disconnect the power, turn that breaker on and see if it cuts the feed to the rest of the outlets in the kitchen. So that one didn't work. Disconnected this, still have power to all the rest. I'm going to take another guess that they didn't put a dedicated refrigerator outlet in here, and that this is the starting point. So I'm going to get in there and check that out. Well, that guess was wrong. There's only one wire in here. So this would be either the dedicated circuit or the end of the line. So back out to taking more of these apart. So this is what I did. Is I took apart this one here. Had three blacks. That one's dead. So now one of these is going to be the line. That's that one right there. That one's the one that goes to the panel. So now what I'm going to do is turn the power off again and get the GFI hooked up correctly. Well, this is the line, and then these would be the load. I even got to go find the neutral for that one there. Alrighty. So when you get a GFI outlet, there's going to be line and load terminals. The load's always going to have tape over it, or a sticker. So the first thing I'm going to do is hook up the hot and the neutral and the ground of the line. That's the power coming from the panel. Then I'll get all these figured out underneath these terminals here. So I'm going to maybe put this in fast forward, and you can see how I do this. There's not much light in here. Alright, I'm going to go turn the power on and make sure this works before I stuff everything back in there. So one thing to note, you'll always have to hit this reset button once you turn the power on. There's a green light right there. It shows that everything's powered up. So I'm going to just go around and check and make sure. Oh, well, that worked. I accidentally hit my button. So you hit this. You can watch that light. Hit the reset, it comes back on. Go back over here. It's off. You can the light turns back on. And come to the last kitchen one. And the reset button. Okay, she got me this plate here, the homeowner, assuming that the GFI could just go anywhere in the kitchen, and it can't. So I'll put this together and just kind of leave it up to them to get the right plate, or if they don't have the time, I'll make another trip back with a square plate for the GFI outlet. Just for the electricians out here, this is not a single gang box. This box goes all the way over to contain all these extra wires in here. What is that for? You got these goofy little spacers to hold them off the tile. Pain in the ass. Well, that piece of tile's in the way. That sucks. See? So now I have to figure out how to chip that piece of tile off there. Screw the whole friggin' thing out. Even that up, nice and level. Turn the power back on. So that's how your kitchen GFI circuit works. There's one outlet that protects the rest of the outlets in your kitchen. The same thing goes for your bathrooms. Usually your garage and all your exterior outlets will all have one GFI outlet with buttons on it that protect all the rest.